talk about it because if you can learn about it, you gotta talk about it, and that's why I'm here to talk about it. Anyway, let me talk about it. So, I was talking to my old lady, and I was telling her like, you can learn a lot more from the mistakes that men make as opposed to what got them to be successful. See, mistakes in life are way more painful than going forward in life, if that makes some sense. Like, if I'm starting at this point and I make a mistake that sets me back all the way back here, that shit sucks. Now, if I'm at this point and somebody gives me some instructions how I can get forward, and maybe they kind of like grease the wheel for me so I can get a little bit faster to where I was going to naturally go, that's nice. But what you don't want in life is mistakes. Because the mistakes and the setbacks are the ones that just go, oh my God, if I only knew. And a lot of times, you can know if you just listen to people who've already made the fucking mistakes. Don't be the arrogant asshole that thinks I can know everything about the world, I can do everything, and not listen to the older men of the generation give you the mistakes and the lessons so you don't have to fucking pay for the mistakes. Because let me just explain something in life. In life, you're going to learn your rank. In life, you're going to earn your rank. You're either going to earn it by the hard way, which is getting your ass kicked, or by following the instructions of somebody who already knows what the fuck to do. And see, too often in life, we don't listen to those who can save us from making the hard ass mistakes. See, I've learned as a young person, at the ripe age of 33, I don't need to try to figure out how to reinvent the wheel. I don't. There's wheels that are already out there. Somebody's already shown me, look, this thing called a wheel, if you use it and you go forward and you put things on it, it's easier to move. Now, the stubborn dum-dum ass is going to say, well, shit, I like my square. I like my fucking triangle. Yeah, make the square. I like my square and I like my triangle. So I'm going to use that to fucking push things. And what they do is they go, they got to do it again. Do it again. And they keep doing that throughout life. Not understanding, like, the people who are moving forward in life are using the will. And when people ask, like, well, how'd you get the will? I listened to the older guy that told me to use the will. Well, so you cheated, man. You got to learn the hard way. See, I did my triangle. And what you're going to come to find out is that triangle eventually is going to turn into a wheel at some point, just from, like, the physics of it constantly hitting the ground and eventually making a circle. Because that's what life does. Like, you try to be unique in your own thing, whatever the fuck you want to do, and you're going to keep hitting the same fucking stupid roadblocks over and over and over again. They're going to eventually turn you into what you need to be a productive person of society. Like, listen, let me tell you something to people. There is no cheat code in life. There is no cheat code. Let me repeat this one more time for all the young people. There is no cheat code. There is no way to get through life cheat coding shit. Because you're going to keep getting your ass kicked, and eventually you'll learn to conform. See, everybody tries to play these games, but if you don't conform, and Kevin Samuels talk about this, he says it's not called selling out, it's called buying in, dumbass. Buy in. Because if everybody that's successful is doing things a certain way, just follow what they're doing. And then you can add your own little flair to it, like when you're wagging. So like once again, for this analogy, think of life, it's like a wagon. And you could put all the cool fucking things that make you unique on the wagon. But the actual function of the wheel and the gears and shit, just use what people have already taught you. Use things that already fucking work. Don't reinvent the wheel. I know this is so hard for a lot of people to understand, but so many people want to reinvent the wheel for some reason. And all they realize, and they come to the fucking conclusion that, damn, I could have had a wheel the whole time. And that's what I call the Captain Hindsights of the world. See, but us with foresight, us that can see and understand life, we get that life is hard. It's fucking hard. It's a struggle to get up every day, to get up and fight and keep doing what you got to do to be successful in this life. So don't make it harder than it has to be, because it doesn't make you a tough guy. Listen, in life, what I've learned, it's good to have toughness. It's great to have toughness. It's always great to rely on your toughness when shit gets hard. But I'd rather be the smart guy or the wise guy. And they always say the great quote, a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. The smart man learns from his mistakes, and the dumb guy never learns. And a lot of you guys are dum-dums. They're going to get through life trying to do the triangle wheel for some reason, only to find out that now it turned into a wheel at the end of the day. And then you start, damn, man, if only I just did the wheel. And you know what those guys are going to tell you that had the triangle that turns into the circle? Man, if only I want to listen to the old guy that told me not to fucking just use the wheel in the first place. And that's what you're going to start to learn about the old people. We love to pass down the knowledge because we got so many gems and knowledge in the back of our fucking brains that we just forgot about. Like, there's things that men go through in life. Like, I think about all the different chapters of my life that I've lived. And I come to realize, like, man, there's so many lessons and things that if I can go back and talk to like 16-year-old version of me, I could have gave him a blueprint to get where I'm currently at by fucking like 24. Easily. And I was one of those guys that thought, and this is the folly of most young people. We think that the older guys have nothing to tell us because they're old and gray and they don't understand today's time. They don't understand how we live in. To some variance, this is true. But the smarter old people kind of sit back and they listen to the young people to get a little insight like, oh, okay, this is the new tools that the young people are using. Well, this is shit. If I was back in his day, what I would have done, I would have played it this way. And a lot of times you got to listen to those old guys because what they want to do is they want to kind of live through you. They want to see you capture your glory because once you get to the top of the mountaintop and you beat the game, and what the game really is like financial freedom. Once you get that financial freedom, life gets kind of boring. Like you got your kids, you got your wife, you got the grandbabies, which is all fun and dandy, but there's no struggle. There's no struggle. And man is made through struggle. Without struggle, man just slowly starts to wither away and die. So we need work. You need something to do. And a lot of times when you go through that grind and you go through that constant fight, it's hard for you to go back. Like it's hard to become a painter at fucking 50 years old, man. If you've been, let's say like if you were in the military or if you were like a blacksmith or a welder or something like that, a grass cutter, you've been focusing only on that because you got to make the money to get to the point of financial freedom. By the time you get to 50, 60, man, piano, man, bro, you don't got the patience to learn piano. You just fucking, I don't want to work hard at anything else. So what you want to do is you want to go back and talk to a young guy who's going to go through the same thing that you went through and tell him, look, don't make these mistakes and then do this. Don't make these mistakes and then do this. If you don't make these mistakes and you do this, you're going to beat this game fucking quicker than I did. And that's what the guys love to do. They like to play the game through other people. So when I try to tell my shawty, there's a lot to learn from people who don't have what you do. Like the best guy to learn from marriage is a guy who's been divorced. That's the best guy to listen to about what not to do in a fucking marriage. Because it's very easy to make a marriage work over time. But there's some critical errors and mistakes that you make in a marriage that'll fucking put you in a fucking hole that you can't recover from. Like you talk to all the guys that had affairs and all that other shit that lost the kids, the family, divorce. What a lot of these guys are going to tell you is like, man, if I can go back, I would have been more appreciative to my wife, more appreciative to the people I had, and I would have been sly with cheating. But I was being an arrogant asshole thinking she'll never leave because I got all these things. And yep, she will fucking leave. Because if you bring shame to the family, she will fucking leave. And Kevin Samuels talked about this. And what guys need to understand is people who don't have what you want in life are the best people to tell you how not to get to that point in life. Listen, if somebody got diabetes, got their leg cut off, that's the best person to talk to about health. You know why? Because they're going to tell you everything they did wrong to get their health fucked up. To the point where now they have diabetes, they got to be on dialysis. You don't want to talk to the guy who's super fucking healthy because all he's going to do is teach you how to be more healthy, which you're already doing. If you're already on the track to being healthy, you're going to stay healthy. Now, there's some cheat codes, there's some things that help you get a little bit more healthy, but you want to avoid the critical things that are going to make you not healthy. That's the shit that you don't want to deal with in life. Because like I said, it's much harder to recover from high blood pressure, diabetes, than it is from just working out every day, drinking water, training, doing some new exercises, playing tennis, playing a new sport. You're going to be healthy. You're going to be healthy. You're going to be healthy if you don't make these mistakes. Like I had a wise man tell me, man, in life, all you can really do is fuck your life up. If you're doing the right things, like you're showing up, doing what you're supposed to do, working a job, aspiring to be better, looking to make more income, get a better life, then you'll be able to do better. But what you won't want to do is you don't want to catch a felony. You don't want to get a DUI. You don't want to have a baby mama situation. You don't want to do the things that are going to set you back in life because you can't fix those fuck ups. That's the thing. You got a lot of people that got to understand in life. In some things in life, the mistakes, those fuck ups, you can't fix. They're permanent fuck ups, and that's what you want to really avoid in life is the permanent fuck ups. Like you're going to make mistakes, but don't make the permanent fuck ups that put you away for a long time, that set you back for a long time. Yeah, that's just what I learned from today, man. Listen to people. Listen to older people. Everybody got something to teach you, from young to old. But primarily, when you're talking to the old people, if they don't have the life that you want, ask them what mistakes did you make to get you to that point. And if they do have that life that you want, ask them what did they do to get there. And pretty much your whole life will work out. It's that simple.